Welcome to this edition of Sensible Healthy Beauty. I want to talk about oils today. One thing that I'm having a really hard time with is my cuticles are drying out and they're causing little pieces to raise up and run around here, and I pick them and they make really bad sores, so not a good look for your hands. What I remembered was that when I used to get acrylic nails, my nail tech would give me this product called Sun Oil, and this is called Soleil oil, same thing, only in French, and you can get it at beauty brands for $2.49. You could probably get it at Sally's Beauty Supply, or I don't know where all. What it is really just almond oil. And what you do is just dip your little brush in there and paint it around your cuticles and get all of them done and rub it in and just let it sit there and sit there and watch YouTubes. Another thing I'm trying to do is grow out my lashes and my eyebrows. And what I first did was I went into the medicine cabinet and stole one of these vitamin E capsules from my husband. Just bit off the end of it. That sounds tacky. And ran that around, rubbed that on my finger and rubbed that on my brows and on my lashes. And that worked great. Another way you can do it is just put it in your hand and then get a spoolie brush. I just got this little package from Sally's Beauty Supply and coated the little spoolie with it, and then get real close up here to the lash line and just run that through. And I try to do that before I go to bed at night. And I even wear a sleep mask, and it doesn't hurt my eyes at all. It works great. What I decided to do after I tried wearing false eyelashes, well, that was a joke, I put those guys on, got glue on my eye, ripped a little piece of my lid up here. Not a pretty sight. That was part one. I'll have to try in part two. I haven't gotten the Ardell lashes. Everybody really raves about those, so I'm going to try that. But I went and got my own little vitamin E oil to put on that boo-boo, and it's wonderful. And it smells so good. But then I got to thinking, what's going on here? So I read the ingredients, and it has lemon oil. I don't want to put that on my boo-boo. And it was a little bit pricey. I can't remember what I got it for at Walgreens, but it was a little bit more than I thought it should be. Well, this is the kind that you use to take in internally. You can ingest this, and it's for antioxidant purposes, so it's really helpful for you. So I'm still using it everywhere else except we're on open sore, and it works great. Another thing, and I'll put the link below for the recipe, some of the makeup geeks or makeup people are using this vitamin E oil and castor oil and something else to make their own little potion for lengthening your eyelashes. So I haven't tried that yet, but stay tuned. Another thing you can do for dry heels and dry hands and knees and elbows is to take some olive oil and just pour some in a little container, and then you can soak your hand in there. I just use one hand at a time because I don't like to feel like I'm trapped or anything. So I just soak that hand, and then I don't wipe it off. I go immediately to my foot, to my opposite foot, rub that on, put some little white socks on, give myself a spot, do the next hand, and that way I can watch YouTubes and still click, yeah. I don't like to have both hands in a bottle of, in a jar of oil or a bowl of oil. Another thing that I'm really anxious to try is this argan oil that everybody's talking about. So that's going to be my next purchase. And if you'll look down below, and I know I said in my first video that I was going to put Robert Jones down there. I couldn't figure out how to do it yet, but I'm working on it, and my technical person's working on it. Here's my husband. And there's a company in Austin that you can get it online, and I'll put the link because I found it for $7.99, I think it was. So if you get the name brand, it's really expensive. But it's supposed to be just Moroccan oil, so I figure if it's pure Moroccan oil, it should be fine, right? Just to get a generic or whatever. So that's my next purchase. And since it's such a little tiny bottle, I'm going to get my own thing of almond oil. And then I can have that to just put on my nails. So that's all I have to talk about today. I appreciate you stopping by. Stay tuned for our next episode.